Okay, I think I'm live. Um, Sorry about calling with SNN. I wanted to watch it, but it started at 6:20 a.m. and I woke up at 6 for slightly, and then I went back to bed. Woke up just before 9 a.m. My mic is working. That's good. Woke up just before 9 a.m. and I'm just like, oh, there's 5 minutes left. Great. If I woke up this early yesterday, I would not have missed half the Melbourne game. But yeah, 6:20 a.m. was too early for me. I got up early for the grand final the last few years, but yeah, I couldn't make it for Anzac Day, unfortunately. It is what it is. So I got a bit of an issue. My tip didn't save for this, but I thought I tipped the Bulldogs anyway. I actually tipped Freo for some reason. So either way, I would have lost. I just had to double check that because I thought I tipped the Bulldogs, but I didn't. But it didn't save anyway, so it is what it is. I don't know how that happened because I saved all of them. But yeah, once again, sorry I couldn't watch Conor Essendon. I wanted to. I really wanted to try, but yeah, 6:20 a.m. turns out was a little too early. It's the job working until 10 p.m. at night, and then I had a bit of food. I wanted to go straight to bed, but I was so hungry after work. Um, got to bed like midnight or something. Couldn't get up at 6 a.m. Couldn't get up. I wanted to get up 6:20 a.m. One more day, David. We can do this. Get up and watch Anzac Day game. Didn't happen. Didn't bloody happen. Anyway, we'll do our tips now. Hello, A4 Legend. How you doing? Hello, Target Frog. You got 7 out of 9. Yeah, same. This didn't save, but I got the wrong tip anyway. I don't know why I tipped Sydney. I wanted to go for a risk because I went for a risk the previous week and I got 2 major underdogs right. And I thought, hey, let's do it again. Nah, not Sydney. I chose the worst underdog to go for. But yeah, got Port correct, Brisbane correct, Adelaide just correct, St Kilda correct, Gold Coast, Melbourne and Collingwood all correct. In my comp, I'm still first, joint with Charlie K. So that is the benchmark right now. Don't worry, if I do win the comp, second place will win the prize. Not going to give the prize to myself, am I? But it's still early days. I won't be first for long, I'm sure. But it's nice to be there for another week. You know, it's a nice surprise. Swans worst loss in 25 years. Yeah, even worse than grand final as well. That's quite a stinger. Someone's got 46. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right. Let's tip. I'm still in the gauntlet as well, so let me open that up too, so I can get into the gauntlet. Hopefully that saves. St Kilda v Port Adelaide. St Kilda have done well so far. You know, the one game they lost only by 6 points, and they've done okay in the big games. They can hang with the big boys. I reckon they'll beat Port Adelaide at Marvel, although Port could win that game. I think that game could go either way. You know, Port did beat Sydney at the SCG, and I mean, who expected that really? So it is doable, but I think the way the Saints are playing, I was impressed by how organised they looked in the second half against Carlton. Very composed. They did make errors, but you know, they were full of energy right to the end, like they were against Collingwood. If they keep playing like they are, they can definitely beat Port. But I think it could be closer than people think it will be, because based on what's been tipped so far, obviously it's just the end, right at the end of the round 6. So plenty more people will be tipping. But you know, this percentage does seem a bit harsh from Port Adelaide, I think. But I think I'm gonna tip St Kilda anyway. Hello Pretzels, how you doing? Hello Mr. Cat. You got 9 this week. Fair play. Fair play. You are the winner this week. Alex got 8 out of 9. That's cool. You got Frog got 5. That's not very good, is it? I got 7. Okay. Okay. This might be a very boring. This might be a very boring tipping video, because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I might go all favourites. No, I'm not going to go all favourites. Right, the Lions to beat Freo, for sure. I've lost faith in Freo now. But at the Gabba, Lions will beat them. Swans to beat Giants. I mean, they got smashed by Geelong just now, but maybe they'll beat the Giants. Bulldogs will beat Hawthorn 100%. Melbourne will beat North Melbourne. Carlton to beat West Coast. Richmond to beat Gold Coast. The other two games intrigue me a little bit. Port have a chance at St Kilda, probably the benchmark of the comp. Yeah, at the moment, yeah. So Essendon, Geelong. Geelong, 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 wins consecutively. They're back on track to just smash Sydney. They should be full of confidence. But Essendon have not been, Essendon have been good this season as well. But they did just lose. Yes, they lost by only a few points, but they, losing that game will not be great confidence-wise. Geelong have got momentum with them. And then the other game, Collingwood, obviously, have been good so far. I said they'd be by the Premiers. They're currently first, I think, in the ladder. But Adelaide have been much better than people thought they would be. I mean, even I thought they'd improve, but they're doing even better, even higher than what people expected of them. I don't think Adelaide beating Collingwood would be an impossible thing. I think that could definitely happen. At the Adelaide Oval, that could happen for sure. So I'm gonna tip either Adelaide or Essendon. I'm just trying to think who's more likely to do it. Because it's just, otherwise it's just all favourites, and it's just like, there's no point. Like, it's not going to happen. And obviously, in a season like this as well, where there's been quite a few upsets already, and quite a few teams that, even when they lose, have been pretty close to winning. It's a Marvel Gold Coast a massive chance to beat Richmond. I don't think Gold Coast will beat Richmond. If you're right, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. If you're right, fair enough. I can't see it. Got Freo wrong. Got Sydney wrong. You reckon Adelaide beat Collingwood on Sunday? All games, the look could easily win. It's possible. I'm not convinced on Gold Coast, but it's possible. Hello, Richie. How you doing? All right, I'm gonna go with Geelong and Adelaide. I could go Essendon and Adelaide. Make it surprising. Like, look, in round 5. Wait, let me save this first because the first one didn't save last time. Round 5. I tipped Hawthorn lost by 2 points, but I tipped Hawthorn, I tipped Essendon, and I tipped who's the other, and Adelaide. Adelaide and Essendon, I tipped them. They look so unlikely, and I got them both right. So based on that, I could go Essendon and Adelaide, and it could both be right. But I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna stick with momentum. The momentum of Geelong will put them through. I could be wrong though, because Essendon have not been bad. They've actually been very good, better than I expected anyway, and they're still 4th despite their loss. But Geelong sees it as an opportunity. I think if they beat Essendon, they'll be level on points. The table looks interesting. I think that draw in round 1 will look very interesting at the end of the ladder, whenever it ends, because I think it will be close. Richmond 16th is quite funny though. Got 9 out of 9 tips last week. Gauntlet. Richmond had 4 losses in a row. I know I mentioned momentum, but I don't trust Gold Coast. I don't trust Gold Coast. Okay. They've won 2 games against Melbourne. Not Melbourne. Melbourne. 2 games against North Melbourne. And who was the other win against? Who else did they beat? Who did Gold Coast beat? What round was it? Okay, they did beat Geelong. Okay, that's a fairly big win. But since then, they've lost every game. So apart from North Melbourne, come on guys, even Hawthorn beat North Melbourne. That's just. I don't think Richmond will be. I don't think Richmond will lose to Gold Coast. I can't see it. I can't see it. I know Richmond have lost multiple times, but I can't see them. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Have they lost 4 in a row? They played 6 games. I think they lost 3 in a row. I think you meant. I think what happened, I think I left 3 of Bulldogs till last week. I think that's why I didn't save. That's possible. Right, Gauntlet. I've used 3, I've used Port Adelaide. Why is it still in round 6? I can't pick him anymore. Right. I should be smart with this. There's no point wasting it on certain teams. I could just pick whoever's playing Hawthorn and it might work. I should have done that for the Giants game. I don't want to go for a clear favourite because it's just gonna. But I also don't want to be eliminated. We'll stick it on Carlton. They should beat West Coast, right? No, they'll do it. They'll do it. All right. It's probably a risk, but look, Melbourne is too safe. Bulldogs, I think, is too safe. You never know. The Giants could upset Sydney, but I think Sydney would be fairly safe as well. And then I don't trust Gold Coast, so I could have gone that. And they don't win many games. But these two are just like I have doubts on them anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Carlton. Could be my elimination, but you know, this is how you win these things by risking elimination. But yeah, I think they'll beat Gold Coast. Sorry, West Coast. Sorry. Let's see if it's actually saved. Yeah, selected in round 7. Alright, that's good. You reckon West Coast a decent chance that game? Well, I will prove you wrong. I'll prove. Why is it? Okay, we asked. I mean, round 6 literally just finished. So I shouldn't be wondering why it keeps refreshing to there. So these are my tips. Just remembered I forgot predictions. The round is over now. Yeah. So there you go. Gauntlet should be easy. It should be easy, but it went for one of the less one-sided games. Northern Cats. Go for the Dogs. Go for Richmond. I reckon West Coast with a decent chance that game. Richmond have been shocking. That's a bit contradictory. Go for Richmond and they've been shocking. Surely that would be a risk in that case. And I need this as well. That's going to be hard. You see this one, right? You got a tip minimum 5 correct, right? It starts around 11. It includes the bye rounds. The bye rounds is like 6 games. You got to get almost everything right in like 3 of the rounds. It's like, come on. If this started in round 1, I'd smash it. I mean, to be fair, most of us would smash it, but still. I guess obviously, you got to make it a challenge, haven't you? You can't just make it too easy. But I feel like this would be great for a whole season. That's just what I'm saying. Even the Gauntlet would, actually. But then again, the Gauntlet is 18 teams. So that makes more sense to start late. But this one, you can start this any time. I just think maybe they should create another one and it'd last the whole season. That'd be great. The whole regular season. Hello Mason, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, although the stream is going to end soon. Once again, apologies. I really wanted to live stream my Anzac Day reaction. I really wanted to, but 6:20 a.m. I couldn't do it. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it. It didn't happen. Maybe next time. who knows? I might be streaming Friday night. Well, it'll be Friday morning for me, but it's 10:50 a.m. St Kilda, Port Adelaide. It's a bit of an awkward timing though because I could miss the ending of the game because I had to get a train to work. But on Saturday, Hawthorn are on at 7:35 a.m. And I'm off work, so I don't have to worry about getting a train or anything. But I wouldn't have to get a train anyway after 7:35 a.m. And then there's two games at 10:25 and 10:30 a.m. And then Sunday there's Adelaide Collingwood at 7:40. I could try and get that. Pick 5 starts then, because that round only has 6 games. You what? So yeah, hopefully I'll be live this weekend multiple times. But yeah, I'm annoyed at myself that I missed the Anzac Day. I was just before the round. I was just like, that's the one I shouldn't miss. That's the one I need to watch the most, and I failed. Even for Carlton St Kilda, which was at the same time, I still got up at half time. Yeah. So that is all for today. Thank you for watching. There shall be no more stream until probably Friday. I'll be live on Twitch, but that'll be gaming. What is the exact date of AFL 2023, by the way? Because I definitely want to stream that as well. That'll be really fun. So yeah, I look forward to doing that. But yeah, my gauntlet tip is Carlton. Could be a risk for a gauntlet, but we're going to run with it. I've gone for every favourite apart from Adelaide, which is probably a risk in itself, ironically, because it's been a season where favourites mostly don't win every round. So yeah, 4th of May. Wow, it's on Star Wars Day. That's cool. I look forward to that. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And goodbye.